we wasn't from the very, very poor class of Algerians, you know. We was, that's okay, let's say that we was normal, ordinary people. We can say ordinary people, yes. We was four brothers, two brothers and two sisters. I mean, four kids of one mother, you know. It was hard to, you know, to go on with these four kids because we lost our father. I didn't see my father, for example, because of the civil war of Algeria. You know, in 1995 I lost my father, and I was the smallest of my brothers. When I was a child, I was dreaming about to be a pilot, about to be a, you know, airplane driver, and you know, stuff like that. And after I recognized that, oh, it's not easy, and you know, and your family keep going, and yes, you can do it, you can do it. You always have some support in our small family. You will not believe. We was so, I mean, there is, that was passion, you know, all the family looking at me with the, you know, I mean, they feel sorry about you, you know. We had something that you don't have, you know. I mean, I was feeling that I'm not stranger. You cannot say that I'm stranger in the middle of your family, but I was different. I was different because I didn't see my father. You know, when you say that, it's not, you will say, oh, it's hard, and no, it's not hard. It's hard when, for example, when you know someone, and after he will die, you will miss him. But I don't know my father. I mean, it's not hard for me, believe me. It's not hard for me. It's hard for my brother and my sisters. For example, my big sister, you know, she know very well my father. She's bigger than me, 7 years. 7 years. She's bigger than me, 7 years. So she know my father, and yes. So I think that it's hard to her. It's just not hard to me because I don't know my father. I mean, you don't know that person. How you will miss him? How you will, you know, you don't have any idea about him. Algeria, it's a big country. You know, when you look at the maps, it's the biggest country in Africa, and our coast, the longest coast in Africa. When you say that, unbelievable. Why people from that country choosing to get out from this country and live a miserable life in the road to reach, for example, European country, one of the European country. Why these people? They must have something to left this country. Why? I mean, when we start talking about this subject, you will find many reasons, believe me. When we start to rent houses, me and my family, we had some situation. For example, why my father died. I mean, the government keep asking this question. Why your father died? I mean, he was against the government? Is that the reason? To be honest, yes, that's the reason. My father was against the government and he lost his life. So, if you say that, you are done. You don't have any right in Algeria. You cannot get a house, free house from the government, and you will pay. And you will pay it every month, and you will later it will be your own home. We don't have that right. We don't have right to, for example, me and my brothers to work, my brother and sisters to work in the government, you know, companies and stuff like that. You know, it was there. The big problem starts. 2014, we choose, me and two of my friends, to get out from that country. We had an experience that we take it from my friend's father. Okay, he gets good success, okay, in France. So, first of all, we start to looking for a visa to get, you know, to go to France. After we, you know, it's not easy to get visa, even if you have money. It's not about money. We ask that man. He's the father of my friend. I don't know that man, only my friend, because I was young and he left Algeria before a long time, in the civil war, exactly. There is too many people, they left Algeria in civil war. So some of them, they success, they had a good career. So we ask him to help us. What we're gonna do, how we're gonna left Algeria in a normal way. Like I'm gonna travel in somewhere and get a job. Let's say that, yes. We figure out that it's not easy to get out from this country because our, you know, our Algeria, it's not, you know, our government, it's not allowed you to travel many country. You have to get visa, you know. Later, we take a copy of our passport, me and two other friends, and we send them to his father, okay, in 2014. Between 2014 and 2015, to be honest, yeah, clearly, okay. And after, he said, "That's okay. I will see what I can do." We was looking for a paper, okay. Everyone knows this paper. When you get this paper, you can put it in your file and your passport, and you take it easily to the embassy that you have someone in that country. He will take care of you, and it's a good paper. We was looking only for that paper. After that, the big problem start. If you remember, in the 2015, it was in France. I don't know in the political case, but it was a terrorist attack. If you remember, Charlie Hebdo. Yes. There was. You know the story already. You know already the story. Yes. After that, it was so difficult to get France visa. Okay. After that, we decide other ways because it's impossible to get out from Algeria in airplane to go to France. My target was France. Okay, because I already know the language. I will find myself there. I will find something to do there. It's not very difficult. It's not complicated. Okay, so we start to looking for another ways to get out from this country. So I choose my way. I cut tickets in Alitalia Airlines. You know that company have a special vol. Okay, vol. You know vol line. Yes, special line. It's cheap line also, and it's a good line for me. For example, I get Turkish visa easily, okay, with my own document, and normally touristic visa, okay. I had 30 days in 6 months, okay. I can be in Turkey 30 days in 6 months. For example, from one, you know, in the 6 months touristic visa, it's easy to get it. But I choose something. You know, someone in our city, in our street, helped me out. He said, you can cut a ticket to go to Istanbul, but there is a line only once a week. You can go to Rome. I choose that line, and I wasn't know. So I start to reading about that airport, how I'm gonna, you know, how I'm gonna. Because with Algerian passport you cannot pass, of course. So I have only Turkish visa, and I am only a visitor for maybe 4 hours. That's all. In Italy, I don't have anything else in Italy. I cannot get out, for example, from the airport. It's illegally. You know, I don't have a Schengen visa or something. You know, I have only 4 hours in this country. So, in these 4 hours, you can do something. Many people before me, they do. They did that thing in groups, you know. And in my case, I didn't, because it wasn't easy. Believe me. Police from the airplane, they take you with a bus. From that bus, you will go directly to the airport, and you can see the police take all of passports. And when he see Algerian passport, he will take the passport and put you away. Put you in. We cannot say it's like it's a locked place, but you can see people. People cannot see you. It's glass. So I stayed there waiting my flight, and I disappointed, believe me, because I was hoping that I will get out from Italy, and it's so easy. I was thinking that it's so easy for me. If I get out, I will go directly to Milan, and after Milan I will go to Lyon in France. After that I will go to Paris. I know some people there. I will start my, but when police, decide to do that, they put us away from people, and when our flight came, they take us and put us directly to the airplane. After that, I continue my journey directly to Ataturk airport in Istanbul. Yes, I start my journey from there. I stayed much time. Why? I didn't bring much money with me. You understand? I cannot continue with that amount of money, so I have to stop. There is some Algerians there. There's many nationality there actually. So if you know some English language, you can figure out something in a coffee bar, or in a restaurant. You can do something. And Turkish lira, it's good too. It was good. For example, 3 lira. It was in 2015. It was 3 lira with 1 euro. If you have, for example, 50 or 60 lira a day, it's good. Yes. I will not, for example, send money from Turkey. Only I need some money to continue my journey, that's all. For example, why I need money? Because there is smugglers, smugglers, yes. They are passing people from borders, okay? Slowly I had that experience, and slowly I wasn't use the smugglers. I was using my phone. And this is normal borders. Why should I give you money and cross this border? You are also like me. Why should I give you money? Why? This is my money, and I need money too to continue, to get food, to get, your things that you needed. So I only paid one time in my all my journey. I paid one time to get experience. That's all. So I left Turkey to Greek, Thessaloniki, if you know Thessaloniki. I tried many times from the seaside, from Izmir. There is a city in Turkey, Izmir. Izmir have sea, and there is Greek islands. There is many islands. For example, we have Mytilene, we have Chios, we have Samos, we have Thermakos. You will choose which island you will go, okay? And if you choose that line of, from your journey, it's kind of difficult, because you will stick in the island. It's an island. I mean, how you will get out from this island? It's a touristic island, and you are not with your stuff. You are not legally person. You cannot. You cannot get out from the island easily. Okay. So I tried many times. I didn't success from Izmir. So I get back to Istanbul, as I told you, and I go to a city, Edirne. Edirne, it came exactly between Turkey and Bulgaria and Greek. Okay. From there, we start our journey. You know, we was four. You can say 4 people. Yes, 4 people, and we wasn't like to give money to the smuggler. You know, we wasn't have much money, and the smuggler want a big amount of money. Yes, so we choose that we will give him money. One person, he will give him money, and he will go with the people, and he will see everything, how it's going on, where is the way, where is exactly the point that the police doesn't control in this area well, so you can cross it. Okay, it's European country, Greek, you know, and the borders, they are not easy to cross, believe me, not like the other borders. Yes, so we do that, and we success, thank God. I mean, our friend, he gone, and he came with a good experience. So we start to make our plan, okay? How we're gonna do, how we're gonna cross the borders, which time, and we're gonna bury some food and stuff like that, you know. And we start our journey, and we cross the borders the first time, and they send us back to Turkey, okay? The second time, the third time, the fourth time, we success. From Serbia to Bosnia, it's not easy. So we heard about Montenegro. We said that from Montenegro to we can try it from Montenegro to Croatia, or from Montenegro to Bosnia. It's a good way. So we go to. We went to Kosovo. From Kosovo, we went to Montenegro. From Montenegro, we tried from the sea. You know, there is something that they take you from this side to the other side. Okay, we tried that, and we didn't success. We tried many times, and we lost some money, and we didn't success. After, directly to Belgrade. Belgrade was the center. Okay, you go. Maybe 20 days, 1 month, and you get back to Belgrade to decide what you're gonna do next. Okay. Later, we heard about a place that police will not catch you if you will cross the border from that village. Actually, you will not. You can go easily, but if you are only 3 or 4 people, yeah. We choose that we will go from Mali Zvornik, and we cut tickets from Belgrade, and we go to Mala Zvornik. We stayed there until night come, you know, and we start. There is a river there, and many people lost their lives there. So we was so. I mean, we was not scared. No, we already scared. It's obviously you are crossing the borders between 2 countries. I mean, if they catch you, for example, Serbians, they will not take you to the jail, but they will, you know, they will mess with you. Their jobs. I'm not blaming them, you know, but we was so serious about that. When we start to cross the borders, it's so serious, okay? And the first time we success, we get to the Bosnian. I'm staying now in Velika Kladuša. About maybe you can say that 7 months. I've been here in 7 months. Yeah, I was in Bihać first. From Sarajevo, when I come in, I mean when I get into Bosnia, I stayed in Sarajevo, maybe one month, 40 days, you know. After I left Sarajevo to go to Bihać to start my journey, you know, to complete, to be clear, you know, to complete my journey. I'm start to looking, you know, where is the borders, where people they are trying to cross the border illegally, you know. And I found that Bihać, you can drive from Bihać, because many people, I know them, Many of my friends, they cross the borders from Bihać. So I start from Bihać. I started trying to cross the borders illegally from Bihać. I didn't success many times. Before, when police catch you in Croatia, they bring you here first, and they let you go here in Kladuša, even when you left from Bihać, you know. So I start to heard about Velika Kladuša. I stayed in Bihać maybe 2.5 months and a half, maybe. Yes, I stayed there in the cross, Red Cross. If you know, there is a university there. In my case, when you see, I'm staying. This is the second country that I stayed many months. Okay, this is the second country. So Bosnia, you can easily say that it's a good country. Believe me, because of the people. Yeah, people treat us so good here, and we had the experience in when we get in. When we get into the Bosnia, people start to help us. We saw something that we didn't saw it before in many countries. That people help you. For example, give you food, give you money, give you all what you need, give you clothes, everything. We reached the capital city, and after that, as I told you, Bihać and Velika Kladuša. So life here, it's very different. Believe me. I mean. There is hope here. There is always, for example, ways to get your necessary things. Okay. Now I am in my I'm passing my 7th month here in Kladuša, Velika Kladuša, without counting 2 months of Bihać and 1.5 months in Sarajevo. So we tried many times to cross the borders from here, and we didn't success, as I told you. And we will try many times, and we will never stop, because you know I am already start my journey. I cannot stop. Believe me. I met a girl that, to be honest, we fell in love. To be honest, yes, we fell in love. We was always together. She was working, true, but after she stopped, you know, after she done with her job, we was met, and slowly I start to know her family, and her family shows that you know, they care about us, and we care about you, and you know, anything you need, anything you want. I start to, you know, to love that girl, that she helped me many times, you know. We start about, you know, she was feeling sorry about me, and later, you know, we get to the next level, you know. We was loving each other. So later, I was waiting my chance. Maybe I was trying. When I was with this girl, I was trying to cross the borders many times, but I didn't success, and she knows. When I wasn't tell her that I will try this, for example, tonight I will try to cross the borders. I wasn't tell her, because if I tell her, she gets angry, and why you will leave Bosnia? Bosnia is good, and stuff like that. Stay later. You will go legally with your papers and stuff like that. And I wasn't have that patient. When I ask, you know, a lawyer. He's here in Velika Kladuša. I forgot her name. It's a good person too. She helped me. So I asked her, when, for example, when I get, for example, let's say that I get married in Bosnia. How much time I have to wait to go? She said, people they were saying you can wait only 3 months, but it's not true. No. When I asked the professional person in that subject, she said from the 3 years, 4 years, until 5, until 9 years, 7 years. It's a long time, and I cannot wait all this time. And I still love this. It was, I mean, we wasn't care about marriage or stuff like that. We was only love each other, that's all. And we said that if I reach some place, we will meet again then, and we will, you know, we will continue our relationship. And I still love that girl, and I will never forget what she done for me.